This would get very chippy. And it was not a full day for Aaron Rodgers because in the last minute of the first half, Rodgers, looking for Kenneth Gainwell, gets hit as he's fading back. And after the play, he grabs at that left wrist. You see him get hit hard by two guys. Would not return to the game after halftime. Mike Tomlin said he'd be reevaluated Monday. Joe Flacco, whoops.
Oh,
Kyle Duggar.
That's the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Black jerseys.
Duggar's not coming back.
Somebody better tackle him.
He's going to go 74, taking it home. So the Steelers up 11 at that point with the defensive score early in the fourth. Here's the chippiness. Kendall Milton stopped. Yeah. After the play, Jamar Chase and Jalen Ramsey get in each other's faces. Chase appeared to spit on Ramsey. He took a swipe at him. They caught Ramsey's punch. Ramsey ejected from the game. Here's what he had to say afterwards.
He spit on me, so it's up. I don't give a about football after that, respectfully. I'm always going to be all for trash talking, stuff like that. I actually enjoy that part of the game. I think people know that. But and that's what we was doing. I mean, after the first one, the first little thing, the play before, he tried to like crack block me or whatever. You know what I mean? I got up off that. And then we got up talking or whatever, and he snatched my mouthpiece off my face mask. And then that's when I mushed his face mask, and then whatever. That was just a little scuffle. But the refs told us right there, like, hey, y'all chill, no more of this. Cool, so, you know, I'm knowing, like, all right, no more, you know, let's talk but let's keep it clean so everybody staying here, whatever. The next play, same we was talking for real, which I'm cool with. And then, yeah, as soon as he spit, it was that. It was, I mean, yeah, I ain't gonna tolerate that part of it. So.
Jalen, is that one of the most disrespectful things?
It is. That's what do. Quite honestly.
Good. He was saying that you spit on him. Did you spit on him?
I ain't never opened my mouth to that guy.
What do you think prompted the reaction from him?
Well, he don't like some of the words I told him. We've been going back and forth the whole time, so I'm sure some got under his skin.
Just to be clear, you did not spit on him at all. That's what he's saying.
I ain't spit on nobody.
That's a bad look because we saw it. We saw it on video. He did spit. Certainly in his direction, it looked like it hit him. There's a lot of bad things that happen on a football field. Where's spitting in all that?
This is bad for just sports in general, any sport. And when you're a professional football player, that's why they call you a professional. And a lot of this goes on. Look, I played corner, and I get it. You get into some of these verbal confrontations with the receiver, but when stuff like this happens, then you cross the line. And he's gonna find out how he crossed the line because the league's antennas are up right now.
Yeah.
When they review the film and they watch it, and in slow motion and everything else, he's going to get a big fine. It'll be interesting to see if they take it further than that, suspended.
Well, we saw Jalen Carter with the Eagles. Remember, basically, with the very start of the game against the Cowboys, first game of the season, their best defensive player gets ejected from the game for spitting at Dak Prescott.
Correct. And that cannot be a part of the competition at any sport, any level. That's never good because we're sitting here talking not about the football game right now. We're talking about guys having a conversation, and then it goes a little over the line. And it's just, you don't want to see that out of two outstanding football players. That's what makes it worse.
Yep.
Right?
Steelers won big. Let's go.
Game, Mac. Usually your starting quarterback goes out and the air comes out of the room. It seemed like in that moment the defense took the onus and really breathed some life into it. What'd you make of the performance?
Well, even before Aaron Rodgers left the ball game defensively, they were playing better football than what we saw the first opportunity against the Cincinnati Bengals. Remember the first matchup, Joe Flacco was having a career-like day. Jamar Chase was having a career-like day. But in this matchup, they made sure they wanted to neutralize and most importantly, efface Jamar Chase out in the game plan, and they did. Jamar Chase had 10 targets, 3 receptions on 10 targets for 30 yards. Yeah. That's not even pedestrian-like numbers for Jamar Chase. He was nowhere involved, not to mention what they did against Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco only 199 yards, through the air. That one touchdown to T. Higgins, but outside of that, there was the disconnect. He was uncomfortable, and they did a great job in terms of the coverage element for the Pittsburgh Steelers. The second level and third level guys were definitely all together. The transparency was there, and they made the necessary plays. 2 defensive touchdowns by the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is what you needed to see when you look at how bad they played week 1, the first opportunity against the Cincinnati Bengals, and then bouncing back on track because of last Sunday night's loss against the Chargers. Much needed win for Pittsburgh, a get-right opportunity for the defense.
Yeah, this definitely was a must-win. Just not only is a division opponent, but who you got looking behind you.
Looking at that rear view.
The Baltimore Ravens. So when the defense is able to play like this, they was playing outstanding football even before Aaron Rodgers, went out. So if the defense can continue to taking away the football, and I love what they have done so far by moving Jalen Ramsey to the safety position, because it seems like these younger corners are playing a little bit tighter in coverage on these receivers, and what the defense was able to do to T. Higgins and Jamar Chase here today, I believe that's what helped them win that ball game, and those 2 touchdowns ultimately helped them win this ball game as well.
Success is not permanent, failure not fatal, and that is evidence by this Pittsburgh Steelers defense that was much maligned earlier in the season coming around, and the reason for the win in this one. We do have, let's call it some news elements. Let's start on the injury front, JJ. What's the latest we're hearing on Aaron Rodgers?
So Aaron Rodgers, it officially is a left wrist injury for Rodgers. We believe he suffered it on this play right here. Mike Tomlin didn't give us much after the game. He's going to be further evaluated, Aaron Rodgers will. I would say from my own experience, the fact that this was the divisional contest, that they are in must-win mode right now, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the fact that we didn't even see Aaron Rodgers come back out on the field would signal to me that this is a somewhat serious injury. Again, further evaluation coming, but if he could have gone out there, if he could have taken snaps from under center in a game that they really need to win, where every game matters, you would think that Aaron Rodgers would have done that. So that's the latest on Aaron Rodgers. We'll know more as the week progresses.
And we also have a war of words between 2 big names. Maybe more than words is what's being alleged right now between Jalen Ramsey and Jamar Chase.
Yeah, so Jalen Ramsey was ejected from the game for the punches that he threw at Jamar Chase. After the game, Jalen Ramsey talked with reporters. He said that Jamar Chase spit on him, and that is what led to him throwing the punches. Now, we have seen some video. I'm not Abraham Zapruder, so I'm not going to necessarily break it down and say with confidence what I'm seeing on there, but clearly there was something that agitated Jalen Ramsey that then made him throw some punches. The NFL is absolutely going to investigate this, and that's for a number of reasons, because with the ejection, Jalen Ramsey should get fined, but if they determine that he was not the aggressor, but in fact he was reacting to being spit upon, I would anticipate that Jalen Ramsey would not get fined, and instead what will happen this upcoming week is that Jamar Chase would be suspended for a game, because they set the precedent with Jalen Carter in week 1, right, where they ejected him for that entire game, and they said, okay, we're not going to suspend him for the second game because he effectively missed the entire game against the Cowboys. So the NFL has set that precedent. Jamar Chase would be out of game check, and he would not play this upcoming week against the New England Patriots if the NFL finds what Jalen Ramsey said is true.